Hey guys, it's Jan. Welcome back. So I hope you guys are good. I know I haven't made a video in a while, and a couple people, commented asking how things were. Things are great. The kids are out of school, but my son actually fell and broke his arm. So at the start of summer, he broke his arm, and we are, learning to deal with someone who can't do a lot. So it's been a little crazy. I feel so bad for him, but we go tomorrow to out to Long Island to find out if he needs surgery because he had a really, really bad break. It was a fracture in 3 spots of his arm. And so like I said, I feel really, really bad for him. He's really limited in terms of what he can do. It really impacted his summer, so we're just trying to keep his spirits up and, trying to make things fun. But anyway, so I've been dealing with that. And then before that, Coco got neutered, and so I was taking care of her. So it's been, the usual craziness that everyone has in their lives, but I have a few minutes and I've had this haul sitting here of MAC stuff, and I don't even have my Korean products here because I just have so much more of more high-end stuff. So I want to show you that, and I think I'm going to make the Korean products separate, or maybe add 1 or 2 more things because it's really not a lot, but what I have here is a lot. I have used some things. I fell completely in love with some things. So let me just jump right in and start, but I just want to let you guys know what's been going on here, and I hope you guys are really doing well, and hope your summer has started, and it's really great for a lot of you because it's good for us. We just got to work around a little situation. Anyway, so let me just get started. I had gone to MAC several times and I picked up a bunch of blushes, and I just went blush crazy. And with good reason, because a couple of these I just am completely in love with. So I'm going to start with Dainty, which is one of my favorites. Now, it kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm, but it's just absolutely beautiful, and it's slightly different from NARS Orgasm. The texture is totally different, not a lot of chunky kind of glitter, but it's a mineralized blush, so it gives that beautiful kind of highlighted glow, and it's just so pretty. Perfect for summer. So I got that one, and then I picked up Dame, and Dame is a little bit more on the neutral side in terms of, like, there's no shimmer, it's just one of the regular powder blushes, and it's gorgeous, and it is more of a plum-based kind of color, and it's just so, so pretty. So I have been using that. And the other one is called Gentle, and Gentle I really love. It's more plum-based. It's a mineralized blush, and it's just as beautiful. I mean, that is just a gorgeous color. So I'm really, really happy with my new blushes, and I wanted to pop them and put them in my palette. And I'm really thrilled to throw away a lot of these boxes because I've had a lot of this stuff for a while. Okay, so continuing on with MAC, I picked up more Fix Plus, and I've used this for a while now, and I've used about that much, but I just completely love it. I really can't finish my makeup without having this. And I picked up more wipes, which are some of my favorite wipes, if not my most favorite. These are the 45 count, and I think this cost me roughly around $22, if I'm not mistaken. And then I picked up, I got so much stuff here, I'm trying to just move everything out of the way that I showed you. This lip liner. I love this lip liner. It's Stripdown. I never purchased this before, and I have it on today, and it just gives a more of a darker flesh tone look around your lip, and it is just gorgeous. I've really been using only this lately. And so it looks like this. So it looks just like brown, but it's not spice. It has no orange undertone. As a matter of fact, let me swatch it. It's like straight up dark flesh kind of color. And depending on the pigmentation of your lip, you could be, really darkly pigmented in the lips and it may not show up. But if you have coloring like me and you're looking for just something that looks really neutral, but in no way really adds a lot of color, because this really doesn't to me, it's just perfect. I just absolutely love it. And then I picked up Lingering for the eyebrows. I've never had this before, and I thought it was a pencil. Turns out it's a retractable, the one that you twist up, and I love it, but I just don't have luck with retractable pencils. But I do find, and it's this one here, that it's a really, really nice color for my eyebrows. And I love a bold brow on me because sometimes I just go out of the house with a pair of sunnies on and some blush and lip gloss, and as long as my eyebrow's done, I may have nothing on my eyes. which very rarely happens. But I mean, if I'm in a rush, then I can get away with, you know, having like kind of like a full makeup kind of look if I have my eyebrows done, and that really is helpful, and I just love it. And then I picked up a new brush. I have not used this yet. I took off the little sleeve now, the plastic sleeve. It's the MAC 275. And I like it because it's angled, and it just does the outer V really nicely, and it kind of just does the job in half the time. So I'm anxious to try that, but I find that's the case with a lot of these angled eyebrow brushes. They just do the work kind of quickly. And then I was watching Julie G, and this was a while ago, and I couldn't find this color at my MAC counter, but it's a extra dimension, an extra dimension eyeshadow, and it's in Smokey Mauve. And it's just beautiful. It really is. It's just a real pretty, understated but kind of shimmery mauve lilac-y color for the eyes, and I have brown eyes, so it looks really nice on brown eyes, but it is just gorgeous. And I will try and swatch this for you. So I'm hoping you can see that, but it kind of comes off on my monitor as a little bit more like a taupe color, but I think that's the smokiness that you're seeing in it. I think it's probably aptly named, although when you first look at it, it doesn't look, you know, like a smoky kind of color. Okay, and then I purchased 3 lip products, and the first one is CremeCup, because I went there looking for Angel, which is a really great color to have for the summer. It's one of my favorites, but they were out of it, so they suggested CremeCup, which I had, but I was running low on it anyway, but I did purchase it, and I've used this, and I really, really like it, and it's a cream sheen. And then I purchased a color that I looked at last year before I ended up buying YSL's L'Orange, and this is Vegas Volt, which is a really pretty color. It's bright, it's bold, it's kind of orangey, but it's really fun to wear. It's more like peachy orange. It leans more towards the peach, although here it looks straight up orange, but it really doesn't look like that on me. But again, everything is always different depending on the pigmentation of your lips, but it's a real pretty color. And this is, it's an amplified. And then the last thing I picked up from MAC is this lip gloss, and it's from the Rising Temperatures collection, or Temperatures Rising collection, I think it was. And the color is Liquid Passion, and it's a lip gloss, and the girl said they had never had anything this color before, which I don't know if I believe that, because it just looks straight up like a nude lip gloss to me. But it's really very pretty, and it's definitely in the nude family, but I would say it's more of a peachy nude. I'm not really detecting kind of any pink undertones with this, but it is just a real pretty color, and I've really enjoyed wearing that. So pretty much I've used everything with the exception of the wipes and the 275 brush, and I've used all the blushes, so everything I got from MAC I love. Alright, so let's move all that aside because I do have a lot of stuff here. I'm going to start with next, I guess, stuff I got at Shiseido, which really is not a lot. Okay, so I purchased this, the Skincare Night Moisture Recharge Light Serum, and I love this. And this is just, on the nights I'm not using Renova, which I got from my dermatologist, I am using something a little bit more simple and less potent on my face, and this is just really nice. It's very comforting, it's non-irritating, it sinks in, and it's just, you know, a great Shiseido product, of course, because Shiseido just is one of the best companies ever for makeup and skincare. And then a while ago I picked this up, and I've used it a couple of times. It's a translucent pressed powder, and I figured with summer coming up I would need something to combat any kind of shine. So of course I carry blotting papers, but I do like to follow up with a little bit of something just to mattify me slightly. So I picked up this Shiseido pressed powder in translucent, thinking it was a good thing to have, and I really have not used this at all. I still got the plastic piece and everything on pretty much a lot of my stuff, but just the translucent powder, and it's just really good to have. So now I can really put that in my bag and not worry about, you know, losing it before I show you guys. So now I can finally start just using that a little bit more. And then another thing I picked up was the Shiseido Facial Cotton Squares, which I love, and I'm down to like one more, and these are just really, really awesome. And then they gave me some white lucent samples, so that was nice. That same day when I was at Shiseido, I went over to Elizabeth Arden. And I was just looking for, again, I use a lot of potent stuff on my skin at night, and sometimes you just need something a little less potent and something a little bit more easier on the skin. So that's why I picked up the Shiseido Moisture Recharge for night, but for the morning, the same thing as well. I was running out of just a good moisturizer just to put on right after I come out of the shower, and I picked this up. It's the Millenium Day Renewal Emulsion. Now, I'm going to take this out of the box, but because it will just give you a major glare. But I really like this a lot. So this is what it looks like. And I'm really impressed with the Elizabeth Arden products. I always thought it was kind of like an older brand. Same thing with Estee Lauder. And you know, I'm really just kind of veering into the Elizabeth Arden kind of territory, and I'm really pleased with that a lot. And also that same day when I was there, I picked up perfume, the perfume side of Macy's, and the woman was standing there, and she, you know, was standing with her little bottle of perfume and wanting to spray everyone, and I actually tried this one, and I really like it. It's a Jessica Simpson perfume, but in my empties box I have Jessica Simpson's Fancy Love, I think, that I used, and I loved it. And I think that she does really nice perfumes for celebrity perfumes. So I picked this one up. It's called I Fancy You, and it's a smaller bottle, and I think it's the 1 ounce. Yeah, it's the 1 ounce, 30 ml bottle of the Eau de Parfum, and it looks like this, and I have it on today, and it's just a really pretty light summer fragrance. So that's a nice one to try, and it's nice that they were able to sell it not in a set, and that I was able to buy this individually at 1 ounce, so I thought that was really good. Okay, I have a Sephora haul. I want to show you that real quick, but I also want to show you some lashes. Now, I have 2 more of these, but I picked up or ordered online from eBay the red Cherry Wispies, and I really like these a lot. It's not what I'm wearing today, but they're really, you know, full and luxurious looking and really like full-on lashes and glamour. But these are nice, so I like the red cherries. My first foray into red cherry lashes. What I do have on today, I like these a lot more because they are a little bit more natural. I'm hoping you can see they're just really natural. They're the Ardell 110s Naturals, and I really like these a lot. So it's what I have on, hoping you can see. It's 90 plus degrees in New York today, and it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So we were out earlier getting some stuff done, and I look a mess right now, I know. So anyway, I use those lashes, and I really, really like these. I think for daytime, these are like a really great option. And along with those, I picked these up because I don't like the Duo, and I think it's been making my eyes itch lately. I don't know what it is, and I don't like the smell of the Duo lash glue. So I picked up this Ardell Lash Grip Adhesive, and I have to say that this really has kept them nice and, you know, tight today, and I don't feel that they're gonna start, you know, pulling apart. So, or pulling away from my lashes rather. So this so far so good. It's the first time I used it today. Okay, I'm going to just reach over, excuse me 1 second, and grab all of my Sephora stuff. And I don't have too much, but I do have some stuff that I just completely adore. And I'm going to start with this powder. I picked up another powder, but for the purpose of just putting on a powder with color and then going, because you could see I'm pretty tan here now, but my face is still always going to be a little bit lighter. As a matter of fact, I probably could have touched this up before I did this video, but this is the Laura Mercier Bronzing Pressed Powder, and I've used this for as long as I've had it, which is probably about a good month, and I love this. This is a pressed bronzing powder, so I guess you can use this to contour with. Why not? I'm sure you could. But I use it all over the face just to match me with my arms and my chest. It's gorgeous. And I went to Sephora specifically to look for something like this without any kind of shimmer. And there really isn't any, and it's just a really great color for my skin. So this is what it looks like. Did I tell you the color? It's in Dune Bronze. And I just adore this. I think it's just perfect. Perfect to match me up completely. I could have used a little bit more. I have my lights on, so maybe I'm looking a little washed out. It's just fantastic. There's no shimmer. There's no chunks of glitter or anything like that. It's just really wonderful. I will try and do a swatch. I don't know if it's going to come up because my arms are pretty tan, but it's right there, and it's just a fantastic Laura Mercier product. So if you're looking for something to keep in your bag that you know, as the day goes on and you feel that, you know, your makeup's worn off a little bit, you can just, you know, dab into this a little bit, put it all over your face, and feel that you're like, look like you just did your makeup in the morning, because it really does just bring that vibrancy and that tanned look back to your skin. And I use this all over as I'm trying to match up again with my chest and my shoulders. So I do have a nice tanned base when I use this, but I'm just saying, like, towards the end of the day, like now, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, if you feel you need a little pick-me-up and, you know, your blushes come off, it just once over with this will bring that back, that, you know, kind of tanned kind of look. It'll match you up if you're like me, where you're lighter and darker. And I just adore it. I think it's just fantastic. I picked this up because I hear so much about it. I've had samples of it, and I figured, let me just try it. It's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer for the eyes. I really like it. I do find that it separates a little bit, so when you first squeeze it out, if you haven't used it in a while, it kind of comes out a little bit oily. Because I also find, too, I use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot so much when I'm doing a neutral eye that sometimes it can look a little thick, or it seems a little thick, although it gives me a perfectly even canvas for my eyes. But this is just completely the opposite in texture. It's just so much thinner, and it does a really great job. So really, really happy I picked this up. I also picked up the Benefits Girl Meets Pearl, because I am a contour, highlighting, you know, bronzing kind of, you know, crazy person in the summertime, and I don't think anyone, you know, couldn't use a highlight, and this is just really, really nice. It's one of those retractable ones, and I'm really glad I got it. So I find that it's really pretty. I haven't used it much, but a couple of times that I did use it, I really did like it, and that's what it looks like in terms of, you know, the color, because sometimes they're shimmery champagne, and sometimes they're pinkish, and sometimes they're golden, and I would describe this as a just more of a shimmery kind of golden kind of look, maybe with a slight yellow undertone, but it's really very, very pretty. So I'm glad I got that. And then I picked up an Anastasia brow gel because I was running out of my clear. So this time I wanted to try something new, and I got the tinted brow gel, and I got it in brunette, which is really nice. Sometimes I think that you can probably just get away with a tinted brow gel and not use the lingering or any kind of powders, but that depends on how full your brows are. See, mine are kind of sparse in some spots, so I do need to do a little filling in kind of work, but yeah, so it works good though. I do like it, and it's not what I have on today. I have the very last of my clear, but it looks like this, and I will do, well, you really can't do much of a swatch, but if I kind of flatten the bristles a little bit, you can see how it comes up. So I think that's really, you know, compatible for my skin tone and my hair colors and all that stuff. And then I picked up a Bobbi Brown Creamy Matte Lip Color. Now, I was going there for the True Pink, and they had it, because I quite often find that that's sold out. And I had it in my hands, and then I was looking at the other colors, and I came across this one, and I adore it. So I didn't pick up the True Pink, I picked this one up, and it's Calypso. And it is gorgeous. I mean, it really is a beautiful, beautiful, bold color, but it is just like perfect. It's like a perfect watermelon, like a dark watermelon color. It is just gorgeous. And what I love about these creamy matte lip colors are that they're so comfortable on the lips. They don't bleed, and they're just creamy, and they're just so luxurious. I love these. They're so, so good. And then I picked up, told you I had a lot of stuff, a Tarte Glamazon lipstick. And because my hair is darker, but if you'll notice, I started ombreing my ends again. You know, I should have just left well enough alone, because I really did love that look, but I just got in a mood one day and I got completely bored, and then I went completely dark. Well, you know, summer's here, I'm tan, and I love the way the curls look when the hair is lighter on the bottom. So I did this a couple of days ago, maybe about a week ago, and I did it myself. I just took straight up bleach, and I just bleached my ends, and then I threw a toner on it from Sally's Beauty Supply, and it's a little bit lighter, and it's just so I think just vibrant and so perfect looking for the summer. So I'm enjoying it, and I really like the ombre look. I don't know, I just get bored. But anyway, so I could still wear darker lip colors, and I picked this one up, and it's called, I think it's called Wild. It's called Wild by Tarte. Like I said, it's one of those Glamazon ones. And it's just straight up red. It's just really, really pretty though. And I could still wear, you know, the reds and the light colors, and that's what I like, having the ombre. You have the option of going, you know, still with darker or lighter makeup. And I think that is it, with the exception of this really great bonus that Sephora threw in the day I was there. I think this was a 500 point perk, but they only charged me 250 of my points. So even if it was straight up 500, I would have gone for it, because I think what they gave me in here was just really, really good. Now, I haven't used anything, and I haven't really opened it up. I forgot what everything was in here. But anyway, so in here is a Hypno Star by Lancome, which I think is really good. I've never tried that. The Mineral Veil Primer from Hourglass. Dr. Jart BB Cream, Beauty Balm, BB Cream, yeah, BB Cream, Multi-Action Skincare, Makeup, you know, straight up BB Cream. I don't know why I'm saying straight up so much today. I should stop. Actually, this is called the Summer Starter Kit, so it's got a bunch of things in here that I guess really are great for the summer. The Bare Minerals Multi-Repair, Multi-Wrinkle Repair. I think there was something else in here too. Yes, okay, it was loose. And this is the Shiseido. I have tons of these because I'm always at Shiseido. The Broad Spectrum SPF for the face and body. And then I had already picked up the Anastasia Brow Gel in brunette, but they threw in a clear brow gel in this. So I thought that was really good. And I think that's everything, guys. So I'm up to, like, you know, 20-something minutes. Real quickly, I'll show you what I have on my face. I have Galapagos, and I think it's one of the colors from the Steel and Natural palette. I think it's called Bliss. So I just kind of did like a smoky kind of eye today. And on my lids are Il Soir from Chanel. And I took Galapagos underneath just to smudge it out, just give me kind of like a dark, you know, lilac-y kind of brownish smoky eye today. On my cheeks is Dainty, and then I did have originally the Laura Mercier pressed bronzing powder. On my lips today is Stripdown and a Rimmel color. I think it's 107 if I'm not mistaken. It's one of the red lipsticks. And then the false eyelashes and a little bit of the Rimmel Lash Accelerator on the top and bottom, just to get those, you know, kind of looking, you know, natural and kind of, you know, part of one another, the lashes and the fake lashes. I got this at a jeweler's. It's a 14 karat overlay initial monogram necklace with J, and then this I got in Forever 21 a while ago. Michael Kors David Smolcom bracelet. My Hermes. Now, if you guys remember my Hermes when I bought it, it was light. It was like the way you get a Louis Vuitton bag. It was much lighter than this. And through just having it on me with the body oils, and I don't take it off when I wash dishes or anything like that, it got very nice and dark, and I just love it. And then my Mother's Day gift, which I just recently got because it's so dang expensive, my Cartier bracelet. And I got it in the gold and the silver, and I adore it, and I've been looking for that. I wanted to get another bag, a Balenciaga bag, and I tend to get my Balenciaga bags on sale at Barney's. This was a little bit more, so I had to wait a little bit longer for it, but it was so totally worth it. I love this bracelet, and I never take it off. It's on all the time. And then my Bendel cuff. So that's it. And the little dress I have on today, I'm not wearing any shoes right now, but I'm just actually barefoot. It's just a little shift dress that I picked up in Century 21. It's just got little crosses on it. And, you know, I was there not too long ago doing a little shopping. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoy my haul. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this to you guys, but, you know, it's sometimes that happens, and I gotta do what I have to do. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy this. I hope you guys are really, really well. I will come back with my Korean products, but I am planning on going back down to Chinatown, so I probably will add a little bit more to that. And I will see everyone very, very soon. So stay well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.